Okay, let me go over these, the CA bot. First, I'll bring that up just so you can see what I'm looking at. All right, so for those that aren't familiar, this is the CA alert bot that we did. It kind of combines social alerts plus Nansen and finds the contract address between all of our alert channels. And I kind of explained it in a video from last night, but basically that's what it does. It's just looking for some higher conviction so that we don't have to go around looking for the plays ourselves, you know, where you don't have to go to each individual alert channel, although that still works. I am adding new wallets every day that are good solid wallets, and I'm adding new Money X Smart Alpha accounts, like highly actionable X Smart accounts that, you know, maybe they get into plays early. I'm trying to think of one. I mean, Ansem's not really a great example, but sometimes him getting into a play after one of our other accounts could indicate that the price is going to go higher. So let's see, what I did was over the last 8 hours or 10 hours while I was asleep, I just looked back at all of these, and I'm going to show you what the results were. And this is just like peeling the Band-Aid off, you know, ripping it off, saying, you know, not all of these are going to work out, right? So here's one. What is the name of this one? Dig AI. And I'm also going to show you how you can, you know, keep out of these bad ones. So let's just take this one for example, because it didn't work out. If you go and you look at, here, let me just copy the contract address. Anytime you want, you can paste the contract address in here and see how many times it showed up. Actually, this one showed up way back at 2:15 a.m. yesterday, but what we're looking for is 2 signals first before this thing's going to give us a signal. So that's where this happened right here. Where did it end up? It should have a, is this the one? Yeah, okay. So CA alert bot, you can see here, so you had 1 signal in Sol Microcap alerts. You had another signal in Money Raw tokens, which is usually 2 good signals together. But at the time, we just had 1 smart follower on Money. And remember, what I like to see is something around 10. You know, if it's just under 10, maybe that's fine. But anywhere from 10 to 50 smart followers. And if we're seeing that start to increase, then that means price is probably going up at the same time. So I don't think that 1 smart follower is enough in this case, and that's probably why this one failed. But that's something you can do even if you don't have Money. If you have the free version of Money, you can take the, like here's the Twitter address, digger_AI_. So just open up Money. I'm just showing you a way that you can do some light research first. So you'll type in here, digger AI digger_AI_. So you just type in the Twitter address in here, and I think you can paste the whole Twitter address with the x.com and everything. So we're seeing here, there's no new smart followers. You know, in fact, this guy we don't even follow on our smart followers. So the reason why this one showed up, I mean, yeah, we do have a curated list of smart followers here. That's exactly what this channel is for Money. You know, these are very strong accounts that we follow. But see, this one showed up in Money's raw tokens that weren't curated yet. So that's going to happen sometimes. But, you know, sometimes we're even going to find some really good ones out of the raw. So just be aware of that. I need to verify everything's working correctly. Okay. Couldn't remember if I turned on the voice or not. All right. So this is a lot of alpha for you. You know, the people, I think we've only got 1 person in here right now, but those of you that are willing to put in the effort, whether it's watching these videos and learning how to do it like I do it, or just understanding the, you know, how this works under the hood, basically, so that you can take it a step further and do a little light research on the front end and save yourself from, you know, losing money on the back end. Let's see, what did I want to show you here? Okay, yeah, so it's better if we see a lot of smart money or smart followers jumping in. This one only had 1, probably why it didn't do well. It didn't have enough eyes on it, right? So the alert came in at the very top, and you know, you would have lost money for sure. So at minimum, you probably would have lost about 50% because it went down pretty quick. But now let's look at some other ones here. So this one is called And remember, these can still pump further. I'm just showing you from the alert to what I was looking at a minute ago, what the bottom to the high is. So you could have made about 60% on this one. Admittedly, you probably would have kept holding until it was a 2x. So maybe this wouldn't have worked out for you. Maybe you're still holding it. So you're breaking even currently, basically, on this one. But again, take the contract address or click here on the Twitter thing on GMGN. And actually, with Moni, you can add an extension that'll just pop up for you. Like whatever browser you're using, just type in Moni Discover extension. And you can click here. It's called a Twitter checker. It's on the Chrome Web Store for this one. You add it. And then every time you pull up Twitter, where am I at? Where's my Twitter? That's weird. Oh, here it is. Okay. So now you can see that it has 3 smart followers. It's not really in our wheelhouse. We're looking for 9, 10, up to 50. And then we know things are starting to pump for it. Moni score is real low. You probably at least want to see 100 score. So not a great one. I mean, I wouldn't get real excited about this one. So yeah, let's just let me keep moving a little bit quicker. I don't want to do this on every one of them. I just want to show you that even with the free version of Moni, you can look this stuff up. So this one's up 78% currently. Well, it was up 78%. Now it dipped a little bit, and that's just over what, I don't know, 6 hours. So you probably wouldn't have taken profit on this either, because usually what we're doing is we're trying to wait for a 2x, and then we'll take our initials out. So, I'm not saying that this is a great play here. We have had some that I've been watching, a 20x, a 10x, and a 40x that have happened over the last 3 days. But you're going to have to sift through some of these to find the winners. They're not all going to be winners. Here's another one, just went up 32% and then it dipped. This one is Plasmoid. Here's Perplexity. So this is your first winner out of the group. If we're keeping score, this is like 1 out of 4 that have been winners. Or maybe it's 1 out of 5. So right now you're at a 20% win rate, roughly. So you would have taken your initials. If you're just looking for a 2x, then you would have taken it all. But yeah, it did dip. Could it recover? Sure. But you need to see that smart money activity or the smart follower activity. So you can use Nansen or Moni to kind of, gauge that. Here's one that went up 4x. Actually, this one went up twice. So Unlearning first showed up for us before we started the bot. Or actually, you know what? I think this was about when we started the bot, maybe. We were testing it. So it went up 3x initially, and then it dipped. Notice how these actually will recover sometimes. What did it hold? I probably wouldn't have gotten in this one because it didn't hold 100K market cap. But it did recover 100K market cap here. So if you were watching that, you could have gotten in here. Or we just got an alert yesterday, and you would have been up 4x on that alert. So see how we probably want these alerts to keep coming in, even though one's already happened, because it could alert us to activity that is actionable for us. So sometimes it's not just a brand new token, right? It could be a token that's already launched. I can't look, this is like a community thing, a community link to X. So there's no way for us to look at this one, I don't think, on Moni. I'd have to have the account that they were trying to follow on it. It might have one, but I don't know what it is. All right, moving a little bit quicker here. We've got one currently that's running. This is a super low cap. I probably wouldn't mess with this one until it got over 100K market cap, but it is up about 5% right now. Who cares? It doesn't matter on that one. Let's see, this one is Crab, and it did have a nice move off our first alert, and it just had a recent alert as well. I'm not saying it has to go up, but it is holding support here, so this could be an actionable play for you. If you are interested in this one, it showed up just recently. If you go to the CA alert bot channel, it's just a little bit up. The alert showed up at 6:15 a.m. for me, so that would have been about what, three or so hours ago for everybody. And so the initial alert that we got, which was, oh, you know what? I bet we didn't have the bot running when this one happened. But if the bot would have been running, you would have gotten about a 3 to 4x over the course of, I don't know, more than that, 6 days. And so now you got a new alert right here. It's been consolidating, coming down. Maybe this is a breakout. You could put a line there and say, well, is this a breakout yet? Not really. So there's no confirmation yet, although we have an alert. This one barely up 30%. It is a current play. It's called Endow. Not much volume at all, so maybe it's not a very good one just yet. If it's going to be at all, we'll have to see. I don't really like the price action there. Ivory, we almost got a 2x out of this one on the first alert. I don't know if it's had another alert today. I guess that was yesterday's alert. Okay, here is, what is this one? AT, Agent T. The alert came in, was it just recently? Okay, so the alert came in maybe 30 minutes ago or something. No guarantee that this holds, but if it's going to, it would probably be in this area here. Barely any volume currently, though. Let's see. Well, you know what? It's not bad. It's 34K volume on the 5-minute volume view here. So, this may not be bad. Do we have... I don't know if I'd really use that. I don't really know where you'd put your line here. It could be breaking out. It's kind of sketchy still. I don't know, that's a tough one. Maybe give it some time to see what it does. But the other thing, of course, that you can do is go to the Twitter. You've got your Money extension loaded up. It's got 4 smarts. Maybe you wait a little bit longer, see if it gets, some more smarts today or something. Or just look at look and see what the project's about. And then the last one is one that I just closed for some reason. I was trying to close those. All right, this one is Quokka. Always consider where your market cap is. This is pretty low. You'd prefer to get that over 100K to see that there was enough interest in it. And there's barely any volume. This is an alert that just came in, though, I believe. Quokka. Yeah, here it is. So 2 hours ago. You're always looking for the second oldest alert to see how it performed. So that was at 7:27. That was 2 hours ago. Okay. Kind of right in here. So it's pretty much just break even currently. But still, this is very dangerous if it's not over 100K yet. See how there's a lot of resistance there. I don't know. I wouldn't mess with it really until it got above here, probably. Something like that. It's just not that interesting yet. But you can look at the Twitter. Yeah, there's just one smart. It's just not interesting enough, right? There's not enough eyes on it. Okay, so let's close these up. Let me stop this recording, and then we're going to start the Nansen recording.